Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. For today's video, we're gonna talk summoning, and yeah, Radiance of Oracle. This is the Mithrasea banner where you're guaranteed to get her, but is she actually needed? That's the real question. Should you summon? I am going to summon because I'm a fake Kraken, and I try to get everybody. I try to do all of the events because I can. But if you're a spender and you're trying to complete the Pokédex, of course it makes sense. Why not? But I think for most people, summoning on this banner is a no. Absolutely not, unless you have crazy amounts of summoning, because we have the wish summoning coming up, and that is a banner where you have 300 and 800, ideally both. You want to have 800 summons, yes, but most people will at least do the 300 part. You'll choose same thing, it'll be like the same, choosing two different elements, and you'll pick one exclusive DPS, and you'll pick like one support from that element. And this is gonna be my chance to get a Cilia and another copy of Telethia. So I really don't even need her, even more so with that idea, because I have Rena, I'll get a Cilia guaranteed, etc. And yeah, on the second part of it, I'll be choosing Burn again to guarantee my Pigston finally. And I'll probably choose like Cinderella as the other support or something. We'll see. But anyway, and don't forget to use my link in the description or the pinned comment to download the game now if you're a new player looking to check out the game. Be sure to head on into the store and over to the Treasure Market monthly section where you link to a creator. You can use my creator code suziplays, and that will unlock a free pack here to get a monthly bonus summon and more. Plus, it also unlocks some really great value packs if you are a little bit of a spender. You do need to do that at the beginning of every month. Make sure you don't forget to relink to a creator. And if you do decide to spend, there's some really great offers. This game makes spending feel exciting, and you feel like you get a lot of bang for your buck, as I always used to say, whether it be just purchasing some fun stuff with dragon crystals or the great like battle pass style rewards. They do a really good job offering options that they didn't used to before. If you're a returning player, you might be surprised. So again, use my link in the description or the pinned comment for Buff to get the best prices you can and multiple payment options. And yeah, that is all, guys. Let's get back to the video. This is an interesting hero. She is one of the only, like revivers, right? Resurrecting. The problem is, if you have to resurrect, you're doing something wrong, right? The goal is to not have to do that in the first place. So if you're like PvP focused heavily, that is where the resurrection is going to come in really handy, right? That's where you're going to want her. But in most PvE content, you kind of want to survive without dying in the first place, or else you're messing up your rotations, you're losing damage, etc. You don't want to have to use a reviver. She does have some other benefits though. So she retains or grants debuff immunity to all allies and gains invisibility. And debuff immunity is actually really key in some of the endgame content. Now, I suggest that for Season 1 people like me right now, before you move on to be caught up with everybody else, that boss puts 2 debuffs on you. Attack penalty, making you do less damage, and recharging speed penalty. If you get that recharging speed penalty on you, even for a few seconds, it can throw off your whole rotation. So you need to prevent that from happening in the first place, and that's why debuff immunity is amazing. However, for this element, Radiance, there's already 2 heroes that can do that. 1 is Cilia, and 2, the epic Catherine, who's easier to book. and to put into your team. So that's something to keep in mind as well. But it's not saying Mithrasea is bad or not needed, but the invisibility is huge. Again, this is where the debuff immunity and invisibility. She's fantastic in PvP content. She does heal as well, so that's amazing. Great range. And she has this preventing fatal damage thing, which is awesome. Now, one thing to keep in mind with her for getting duplicates is her first inspiration is incredible. It extends her battle skill to the whole field and an extra chance of inflicting an additional stack of recovery over time. So this gives her a full board heal on top of all those other supports. So she does become like a top tier support overall with those things in mind, right? And she actually has an artifact too. So I can absolutely see people wanting to summon for her with that in mind. But this is really cool. Blessing of the Stars is her like preventing fatal damage thing. She grants the immortality and then invisibility. She also brings an HP aura in all battles. So you could bring this for your aura team potentially if you had her on that team, and really ramp up your survivability and damage at the same time. But yeah, I do want to call out her exclusive artifact, because if you are someone who likes to get duplicates for this reason, she does have one, and that's important to know. Now, personally, it's a hard debate between the heal and that, because I don't like to limit my positioning. So I'd rather get her, I might rather get her inspiration first. But you guys let me know in the comments below for anyone that's had this artifact on Mithrasea. Is it better? Do you really feel that impact? Because this gives a damage taken reduction, and then the stellar sense every perform stellar sense every 20 seconds. If any allies have fallen, the first fallen ally is resurrected. So it just gives her even more support and a little bit of extra skill there. And defense HP, good overall survivability. And yeah, that is Mithrasea. But again, there are other heroes in the game for the Radiance element that you can consider. If you already have a Cilia, like I don't, but I will, or if you already have Redna, you might not be as keen to get her, right? That's an important factor. And then the epic Catherine actually does the debuff immunity, but it's only within range, so this does limit your usage. But it's an epic, and you can easily skill her and use her in all those boss fights. So, okay, that's the conversation over. Now I'm gonna do my summons. I hope this was helpful. But again, I really think it's more important. She's not like the must get of supports. Like, you'd rather make sure you have enough summons to max out the wish summon choices. Again, the ability to choose is important. But if you're a spender and you're trying to do like I've been doing, where I just always get the guaranteed hero, this is a great time to do it. Now, I would say this is not a great time to worry about going to 1,000 to get into multiple copies, unless again you got tons and tons and tons lying around, or you plan to get more for the wish event coming up next. Now, I do like this set of heroes, so this is kind of nice for someone like me that's still missing a lot. I don't have a Cilia or Rose or Gulend or Phaesa. I'm missing a bunch of these heroes, so I don't mind the idea of getting a couple more that I might be missing along the way. It does make me a little sad that Ogok is not here, though. I would really love to be able to get some more duplicates of Ogok, so I'm kind of bummed that he's not part of this. Oh, a Styon. I don't have a Styon yet, and she's super cool, too. Or Ergander, Zephy. Yeah, there's a lot I'm missing, so I'm gonna do the thing. Now let's do the quick part of the video, although it's technically the more exciting part of the video. But we're gonna roll and skip everything that is not rolling that gold dust. You can instantly tell when the dice drops if it's gold or not. So that is why I'm skipping quickly. We're apparently gonna go to a pity to start off, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us. Yep, all the way to that 70 pity. So here's my guaranteed legendary. Yep. Oh well, it's fine. Starting off with a pity's not a good sign, but maybe it's a good hero. Oh my gosh. He's interesting. Now, I don't know that I'm going to be using him that much myself, but I do like that he brings, you know, some PvP help, at least. Damage penalty, reduced damage dealt by 10% is pretty interesting. So it steals some ultimate energy. This is an interesting thing that might be able to throw into some of the endgame content. Stuns, of course, most things are immune to that though, but yeah, he's not exactly like the most wanted hero for me, but I have gotten a couple copies of him, so I might need to consider looking at his inspirations. Alright, come on, let's get some more. Let's not go to pity every time for this one. I wouldn't be surprised though. I've had some insane luck. Like insane amounts of gold. To be fair, this one is probably me going to pity like every time. Paying the taxes for the last one. You guys saw my last video was insane for summons. How many exclusives I got? Okay, this is, yep, me paying the taxes. I definitely don't care about Lucian. Again, I get that he used to be good for arena and actually maybe a top tier arena hero. But I can't see that being the case anymore. There's just too many other interesting heroes. That is okay though. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. They didn't make me keep going to pity every time. Give me someone new. Give me someone new. Bion Frey. Is he new? No. I was like, I think I have him. Yeah, again, another one where when you need the control, like there were a couple things where you needed to control them, but I don't know if that's still the case anymore. From previous seasons, though. But when that was the case, when you needed to control them, he was a great tank. But I can't remember which content I'm thinking of. But yeah, definitely not my top tier option. Oof. Okay, I want to make sure I don't go too high on these. So let's see. Okay, we're only at 170. Let me collect those other ones along the way. More than halfway there, though. Obviously, I would love to get one along the way. And because she's the only one on the banner, I mean, if you get an exclusive early, it's definitely gonna be her. So this is a unique chance to guarantee some duplicates and make her inspiration and or her artifact happen. So it's certainly a fun concept to have the only one hero on a banner. Sagomir is new! Hey! So Sagomir and his carrot provides a carrot to the ally with the current lowest HP every 12 seconds, granting them recovery over time and recharging their ultimate energy by 20%. So that can be huge for some content to make people, you know, really go. And he also brings attack penalty. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have the attack penalty. He does do... Oh, he gains himself just debuff immunity, but not for others. So he's definitely a possible support, but not exactly someone I'm probably going to use a lot like I might have in the past. I remember that I think I never had Sagomir on my old account. Oh, back-to-back gold though. Let's take it. Let's go. I'll take it. Let's take it. I'm tired, guys. I didn't even tell you my sleepy story. Okay, he's one of the newer heroes, but I don't think I got him yet. All right, cool. He looks fun. I like his bow. I tried going to bed early because Lily went to bed at 6 o'clock in the evening. That's way too early. And well, she woke up way too early. Let's just say that. I ended up going to bed at like 10:30. And little Lily, well, then my hip was really hurting. Like I have trouble sleeping sometimes. My hips really hurt. And I couldn't fall asleep right away. I woke up again at 12. And Lily woke up at 1:30 in the morning and stayed awake. Double gold! Lily stayed awake at 1:30 though, guys. Stayed awake for like 5 hours. Yeah, 4 or 5 hours? Oh, that was rough. So I'm like not even humaning. I got on the computer briefly and then I laid back in bed till almost noon today. I just couldn't function. So if I look a little sleepy or if I trip over my words, it's because I genuinely am exhausted. Lucian, go away. Ew. What a terrible 10 pull. I don't even care if it's double gold. Well, I'm gonna go get some skins of heroes I like then. With all these duplicates. Okay, that just ended on gold. So keep in mind, you always want to end on a gold. You want to end on a legendary no matter what, because otherwise you're just wasting summons toward another pity. So if I do not get any other heroes within the next pity, 230 plus 70 is 300, so we're going to stop there. But if I get more along the way, I am going to go over 300 because I never want to end on like wasted summons toward another pity. Because that does not roll over in this game like it does. Like Watcher of Realms, as long as it's the same currency, it rolls over. Like the same type of summon, but this one only has one type of summon, so I understand that not being the case here. Okay. Who are we gonna get? Come on, get me a dupe Mithrasea and make me decide what I'm gonna do with it. Give me that problem. Give me that debate. Gillian is not Mithrasea. I do use her though. Okay, was that... Oh my gosh, one more 10 pull. So I'm just gonna pull until gold one more time. Ah! And that's not necessarily Mithrasea, because remember, these are bonuses in this game. If you come from other games, the legendary pull at the end that's the guarantee is on top of your summoning. It doesn't take away your pity. It's not your hit number 300. Vinyara. Okay, well, Vinyara is very helpful in a lot of content. I have not overly stressed using her too much this season once I got deeper in, because you just power through most of it. But I'm sure I'm going to appreciate that at the beginning of next season. And here's our guarantee. Boom. So banner over, one copy of her. I don't think I'm going to use her right now, though, because I just worked on skilling up other legendaries because I knew I would just use Catherine for debuff immunity. And I know, oh, I should have saved it maybe actually for her because I have 2 teams where I need debuff immunity. And I'm not going to get a Cilia right away, but do I want to waste skills on someone I might not use as long term? I don't know. So I do like that she brings multiple aspects, right? At least it's not just her resurrect, but she does give debuff immunity and invisibility to all ranged allies. But she heals on this. So this alone is huge, right? But it does make, she's still a little bit limiting as the only support because she does not bring defense up or attack penalty. So that can be an issue overall when you want to survive. And then you might need to actually use this resurrection at death. So that's another debate as well. Let's see, what's her talent? Battle skill grants 2 stacks of recovery over time. Okay, that's pretty nice. I'll take the talent. Okay. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to use her this season or next season because we're winding down for me, but that is what I got. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. And I will... Oh, wait. And like mentioned, don't forget, when you're when we get the monthly resets. Wait, I'm silly. Where is it? Store. Every time you see the monthly resets in the treasure market and you grab your new free monthly summon pack, don't forget to re-enter suziplays as your code. There we go. And that will, yeah, get you this as well as a bonus. Okay, really, for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.